of January 2024. Happy New Year, Scorpio. I'm MJ. I'm thrilled to be here with you guys. I'm recording these just at the very end of December. Actually, it's December 24th, so that's a significant day for our Western consumerist holidays. And how are you guys feeling? I'm curious. It's 2023. Thank you very much. Intriguing. It'll be really, really fascinating to see how things unfold for 2023. I hope, Scorpio, that you guys are taking good care of yourselves. My intention with tarot is to offer you divine guidance and loving clarity. Apologies for the light. I don't think there's much I can do about that overhead. So, okay, Scorpio, I am an intuitive reader. Take what resonates, leave the rest. These are general. For more specificity, feel free to book private readings if you want to work with me. You can join the Patreon community and get major discounts. Otherwise, holla, holla, holla. Happy holidays, everybody. Scorpio, divine guidance and loving clarity. Divine guidance and loving clarity. Scorpio, this is weird. There's two cards that when I saw the second card, I was like, ooh, possibly for some of you. There's an energy of like your world being tipped upside down. There could be another character coming in, Cancer. So King of Cups in the reverse, I'm thinking, is your energy, Scorpio, for the purpose of this reading. And this King of Cups wants to come through. So, or you're just not like... it could be a situation of like you're not going to give your past much more attention. You're focusing on your career. You're focusing on your money. It looks like it's going to come off as well. So the Nine of Pentacles. It's a super abundant card. It's representative of being self-made, right? And certainly this is just, oh yeah, the Ten of Pentacles. Maybe like this is part of the shift, is like you're just not going to focus on certain things anymore. You're tired of this, that, and the other, and you're like, I've got to focus on the Pentacle. I've got to focus on the money. I've got to focus on my career. As in, I've got to focus on that stuff if I want XYZ, okay? For some of you, you really might be dissolving like a belief system as well. Part of who you think you used to be. Maybe even the simplicity of like, say you're a man and there's a certain, I want to say like a part of you who always were considered like super sensitive or really kind or like the nice guy or, none of this is good or bad or right or wrong, but there's a shift in you where like, you know what, I'm tired of playing small, or I'm tired of being manipulated, or I'm tired of other people telling me what to do. There's like that shift of like maybe being like whimsical or non-committal, or not, or thinking or feeling like you don't know yourself, and so you're like taking life by the reins with the King of Pentacles. I will pull clarity for that. But with the World in the reverse, I'm getting a sense that this is like either a predetermined shift in your life. We'll see if something happens. And fundamentally, this energy is to take you to calmer waters. And again, this energy you're endeavoring to leave behind isn't going to serve you in the future anyway. The World reverse, like maybe the way you were showing up, or the way you were thinking about yourself, or the way you were thinking about money and work, it wasn't helping you, right? Like you'd already done this, that, and the other, trial and error. So then I'm hearing like a boss glow up. So then there's 10 of Cups as well. I'm like, I kind of feel like for some of you, you're just kind of going after it all. You want the great partnership. You want the amazing romantic partner. You want great friends. You obviously want to be making your own money in a way that is in your integrity. 9 of Pentacles. For some of you, I do feel like there's definitely love in your life. And if you're not partnered, there could be somebody coming back in from the past. Here's the 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is like soulmate, familial energy. However, I feel like more of you are just in an established relation. And that in you taking some of these leaps, the relationship could have or undergo just like a bit of a renewal. As in, maybe as this renews itself or comes back around, you're going to put some work into it. I'm getting a sense of like this. So again, those of you in an established bond, or even if you're just, it's almost like putting love or putting the romance of love and intimacy on like behind the scenes, like on the back burner. You're like, yeah, we're in love. Or yeah, we're in this relationship. Great. I just can't put a lot of work into it because the work you're channeling into your personal financial wealth. It's like, I'm here. It's like this energy of like, I'm tired of being soft, or I'm tired of other people telling me what to do. And I'm tired of, I want to be my own boss. Yeah, there you are, Scorpio, Death card. There's definitely a significant transformation here. Some of you might experience an actual death or loss as well. Because there's 5 of Cups with this. So I'm like, oh, there could be mourning. And then there could be an inheritance. A father, a friend. Which, even that, I mean, it could trigger a wave of emotional processing that helps you to let go of. It's like a way you used to perceive yourself, and because of that perception, that's how you'd show up. But change, transformation has taken you, You're probably not investing a huge amount in the love game if you're in an established bond, or if there's somebody from your past coming back. It's probably going to be very beautiful, but not something you're going to put a lot of energy into. Mainly, it's just not the time. It's not good, bad, right, wrong. Again, the love is here. You're just not working on it actively. It's like you have a lot of faith with regards to, and I think for a lot of you, you are committed. This is a pretty well-established love thing, and you are committed. You're just not actively putting the work in. Why? Because you're having a shift in your own career, more than likely. Maybe you're getting offers through. Maybe you're making sales. Maybe you're just feeling more empowered financially, which is then helping you make more moves for yourself, like glow up vibes or whatever. I'm now picking cards from the other decks just to see if there's more clarity that we can find. That's interesting. Those 2 cards are really resonant, as in they kind of look alike. So it's number 3 in the Osho deck called Experiencing. So there's something about dropping into that peacefulness of experiencing. And I'm looking at the kind of shift energy, okay? Even with that Death card, losing significant parts of ourselves, losing people in our lives. This is also, a hummingbird weirdly is giving me this funny impulse of somebody from your past who has passed, right? Somebody, as in, this is weird. It's like, possibly, have you ever heard people who have lost people who like see birds or creatures or hear noise, whatever, and then they're like, that the essence of that bird, it felt like it was my dad, or the essence of that dog. Whatever it might be, I just feel like maybe for some of you, someone from the beyond is like contacting you. And then I just get this real sense of like, don't worry, Scorpio, there is a glow up happening here. There's this sense of like, just by being yourself, just by being yourself, you're like coming fully into your own fruiting, as it were. Like it's almost like because you've already put the work in, you've had the faith, you took risks, even. And maybe lost, you know? Maybe lost some people. Maybe lost a dream you thought you were once going after. Maybe you lost an ally or something. But I mean more down to the specifics here. I'm like, oh no, but this is very pretty clearly like work, not wanting to work a certain way, just not digging it, not digging who you are with regards to that work or that world. And so making a change. Maybe for some of you, even you're going to change career path. Like, for example, say you do lose someone significant in your life and you're kind of processing that. And maybe even there's a small inheritance, which allows you to like think about things in a different way. And then you're like, well, I tried this, I did that, and none of that stuff worked, and so now I've got this, and so I'm gonna do it like this, and that's a bit of a glow up in respect to these cards, especially because it's not about hard work. It's not about like work, like, because I've been there, done that. This is a receiving energy. So basically, just being peaceful in your own environment, just like loving your home or loving your garden and feeling really grounded in the experience of life. For some of you, Scorpio, that's what's going to really bring in a greater sense of, I want to say balance and equanimity, but abundance as well. The Sun card is here with 9 of Pentacles. Really good energy, Scorpio. I'm digging it. Like money, blessings. I'm trying to think of some of the transits. Part of the emotional clearing could just be, you know, the grieving of old stories. More of you, I'm looking at the death card with the hummingbird. I'm like, so for more of you, that death card is indeed representative of the end of a cycle. 10 of Swords, overcoming. And with regards to that initial spread with the King Cups reverse, the world, like not knowing but not really wanting to show up how you used to show up, or wanting to feel more powerful, there was something about taking on other people's energies, trying to please too many people, right? And this card is like hugely karmic, because I think most of us, we get to that 10 of Swords, we've been stabbed in the back one too many times, we've been ghosted one too many times, we've been whatever it might be that is just like painful, annoying, destroying, like destructive. It's super back. And so 10 rounds of it though, like 10 before you're just like, I can't do it, and you're not. So if you were in any doubt, I'm like, I don't know. Is it safe to date again? Is it safe to love again? Is it safe to work again? Is it safe to go after my dream? Is it, because it's like a cycle would be like, I did all this stuff, it didn't work, or like I ended up just being hurt by other people, or stabbed in the back, or in pain, and then the whole situation dies out. Why would I put myself through that again? Because it's not going to be the same again. Because now you have a deeper faith. Now you have a deeper awareness. Now you have a deeper commitment to yourself as well. Because I think for a lot of you, remember here, there's like this pretty like heavy focus on the work situation. Wheel of Fortune. For some of you, 9 of Pentacles is self-made, pretty, like somebody who's got a lot, you know. So I feel this is like ethereal still. So I feel like for some of you, this is the intention. I'm not sure that you're quite in that space of generating the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like this is kind of where you're wanting to focus after healing and clearing and releasing and kind of, I guess, integrating how much you've been through, what you've been through 2023, maybe even since the last few years. I look back at different times and cycles, like there's that big conjunction, I want to say in Capricorn maybe, with Jupiter, Pluto, and Saturn. Heavy, heavy duty cycles. But those cycles don't just, as soon as they happen, they don't just clear out. There's this sort of blending and merging and continual evolutionary phase within these cycles that we're observing. Hence that 10 of Swords, where I'm like, oh, cool. So you're closing out a cycle. The world is like the end and the beginning. Is that right? I do believe. Yeah, the world is like the end. It's like it's completed. Some of you might get pregnant or be getting pregnant. You know what I mean? If it's not you, this person is full. So maybe it's your partner, or birthing a new world. Maybe you and your partner are talking about making life more full, right? Let's have a family. If you're making more money, you might be ready, right? Coming into the new year, you feel abundant, you feel secure in yourself, you feel just better, more whole, like you've healed a lot of stuff. And then, for those of you in this established love relationship, I would dare say, yeah, don't walk away, move towards it. Let's make that move to the higher level too. I do think you guys are being called to that higher level as well. There's been so much shadow work, so much emotional processing, so much probably letting go, releasing, things not working out. And for some of you, you might move. You might decide to up sticks. There's a Four of Wands reverse. And then it's the upright. Maybe you're going to have a proposal. Maybe there's going to be a proposal and then like a little celebration, and then you're going to move. Maybe your significant other is going to propose to you. Yeah, Four of Wands. Four of Wands is either like uprooting yourself and moving to a different place, and or there's possibly a proposal, a commitment, a celebration based on a commitment as well. I like that energy for you, the shaman energy. For some of you, I do get that feeling of like, okay, so this is a central energy in this reading. This is a power card. And then I look down and see the shaman. I'm like, for some of you, I would say there's maybe a bit of an initiation into spiritual journey. There's so many different layers and levels for life, And like words people use. I've often found that people are like, oh, spiritual. And I'm like, I don't exactly always know how to I guess qualify or quantify, or like what box to put that into. Is just someone's projection, I guess you could say. Like it's someone's, often is the way, it's like people label other people to help them. So the label isn't about the person they're labeling, the label is about them. Woo! Okay, Scorpio. Really beautiful reading. Solid, stable, deep, like you. You might be renewing your faith. You might be ready to renew a certain type of relationship. Because remember, at one point there was a Ten of Cups and a Ten of Pentacles. So I think for some of you, plus like if you are in a relationship, established bond, you're wanting to like make a family, have a family, start a family, there's some promise here. There's some looking like this could definitely happen. So especially commitment, something coming back around. Plus, I just think, Scorpio, a lot of you are deciding I'm done with disempowerment, or I'm done with being broke, or I'm done with being single. I don't think most of you, I do feel, are in something, but, or maybe the singleness is, maybe you are dating and you have been dating for a while, but it's always kind of casual. So maybe for some of you, that's why you want to propose, or that's why you're going to talk to your person about, like, should we have a baby? Or, you know, there's something here about, well, you're stepping into this sense of like achieving your achievement, feeling really solid, sustainable, and stable. So in that regard, what's next? Well, let's get a dog. Let's move in together. Let's have a baby. Let's get married, right? Like there's some sort of, more than likely, in the context of these cards, an upgrade of sorts. And then choosing to continue to upgrade to then up level and put the roots down on that new level. Because you've, I want to say, Scorpio, you've done so much good work. And I know there's other signs that are going to be coming into the fore for the next few years, but like I really honor the depth of the Scorpionic energy and closing out these cycles with grace and compassion. I think for a lot of you, there's these Ten of Swords, like this is super painful, but you are healing it. It's reversed. You're not like in the throes of it. You're not like so and so hurt me, or I just been banished, whatever. It's like, no, you're this, like rising into this energy, right? The Sun card, the King of Pentacles. It's just a focus on, if you've had any wobbles about money in the past, or concerns about your ability to make it, I would say you're now able to really lay that down. And then through that, work on the relationships to maybe, just maybe, take some of those relationships, in particular the more intimate ones, to a new ground. Maybe even moving house, or certainly making a commitment to establish that foundation and have a happy life with somebody. Maybe giving birth. Yeah. All right, my lovers, I'm going to leave it there. I love you loads. Scorpio, you the best. You the best. I hope you guys have a really wonderful holiday season, and I'm looking forward already to seeing you guys in the new year. Take care. Peace out.